Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. 24-hour temperature cast getting started in the lower and mid 70s. Wants to get to the middle 90s and stay there for several hours again this afternoon and then ease back into the middle 70s. A very similar setup to what we've been seeing, and I think it's going to continue. The key always this time of year, can we get some of those afternoon showers and storms to knock those temperatures down? I don't see a lot of activity early. I don't expect to find a lot of activity this afternoon, and that likely means lots of hours with those really high temperatures and the humidity that often comes along with it. We're at 73 in Tallahassee, we're at 73 in Valdosta, we're at 72 in Thomasville. So we're starting the day about where we expect to start the day in late July. And I do think these numbers may drop down just a little bit more between now and about 7 o'clock before they start to rebound, and they'll start climbing fast and far, and likely by noontime will be pushing 90 in many spots. The cool spot right now is Blakely at 68 degrees. The warm spots, Mariana and Apalachicola and Perry, all checking in at 74. Same with Moultrie and Tifton. Now, it's not breezy or anything like that. I don't think it's going to be breezy today. If there is a little bit of a wind, it'll try to be from more of the northeast. As far as the visibilities go, I see a couple of spots like Perry where we've got some fog out there down to just 1/2 mile. We'll likely find a little bit more visibility restriction as we've got so much moisture just sort of lingering in the air. The overall pattern not really changing. We keep the best chances for showers way to the south. We've got a big dome of high pressure sort of right on top of us, and that make it hard for the showers to do their thing as the air sinks in areas of high pressure. Now eventually this will scoot a little bit more towards the east, and we'll start to bring back even more moisture, so it's going to get even more humid as we head towards the weekend, but that should help to trigger more of those afternoon showers. So while today and probably tomorrow too, the shower chances aren't great, they should increase by Friday and into the weekend, and hopefully that means not as hot and certainly not as hot for as long. Now, on the futurecast, we could find a couple of showers today. We're not saying they're done, there's going to be zero. I just think they're going to be limited, and that means a lot of us are going to get awfully hot and stay hot for a good long while. Let's check the tropics. Things over the last several days had people a little rankled here and there. A couple of areas of disturbed weather. One near the Bahamas that really just looks like a big bunch of disorganized showers right now, and that's likely the way it's going to continue to look. I'm not too concerned about this forming into anything, but we'll certainly keep our eyes on it. All the way across the Atlantic, coming off the coast of Africa, we've got some more energy out here, and there's actually already a little bit of energy trying to organize a bit ahead of that. So this could do something as it makes its long trek across the Atlantic, and maybe over the next 7 days or so, there's a small chance of that turning into something. All things considered, still fairly quiet with the tropics as we start to get towards the end of July here, and usually business does start to pick up as we move through the month of August, reaching the peak of the season in September. So we should expect to see things getting a little bit more active next month, but for these next couple of days, nice and quiet still, and we'll watch and we'll see if any of that energy out there is able to turn into anything more organized. Right now, no concerns. On the Gulf today, winds out of the north, turning a little bit more south later, 5 to 12, seas 2 feet or less. So other than the hot and the humid, good conditions for the boaters out there. I think most of us this morning with more of that hazy sunshine, temperatures in the 70s, climbing quickly and all the way into the middle 90s. It'll be humid too, so it's going to feel hotter than it is. I'll put the rain chances around 30%. Better than 0%, but maybe not as good as we'd like to see them this time of year to help calm some of that heat down. Tonight it's a lot of 70s. We'll keep it mostly clear, warm and muggy. And we're going to do it all over again tomorrow, very similar to today. Maybe a few more clouds and slightly better chances for showers. I feel a little bit better about the afternoon showers coming our way Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I also think we're going to have plenty of hot heading into next week too, so no real temperature changes coming our way, but hopefully more afternoon showers to at least prevent the amount of hours we stay so